All right, Elvis' third movie, Jailhouse Rock, right? The one we just saw, the music we just heard was from his second movie, first movie of 1957, came out in July. Then in October, Elvis is back in the theaters in our movie Jailhouse Rock. 1957, he played a guy named Vince Everett who was wrongfully convicted and shared his cell with an evil man. We'll hear from him in just a second. Elvis's co-star in this movie was Judy Tyler, a beautiful actress who was actually killed in an automobile accident 3 days after the completion of photography for this movie. And according to all the people around Elvis, Elvis never watched this completed movie because of that. He thought she was a wonderful lady. The director of this movie was Richard Thorpe, who was an MGM director, had been directing since the 20s, and loved Elvis so much that he actually ended up directing Fun in Acapulco a few years later. So, bet you didn't know that one tonight. Now, the movie contained music from some of Elvis's favorite composers, Lieber and Stoller. They're all over this soundtrack. And also, this movie, and I wrote this down because it's official, this movie has been selected in 2004 for preservation in the National Film Registry of the Library of Congress. Because Jailhouse Rock is culturally, aesthetically, and historically significant in the history of motion pictures. And if all things are right in the world, Elvis gets his Oscar early next year. But we'll go on one award at a time. Now, in this movie, Elvis shares a cell with someone. And this man, Evil Hunk, that was his name, Hunk. He sings a song. And completing a lifetime dream come true for our next young performer, who fell in love with Elvis when he was a young performer. That dream comes true tonight, ladies and gentlemen. To kick off Jailhouse Rock as Hunk, here is our Hunk, Jeff Lewis.